No.
No. So what's going on, Heidi?
What's going on? We're here today.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
It's your first show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Were you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous.
Oh.
It's just like, I gotta figure it. I'll figure it out. I figure life as life goes on with me. That's how I work.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm always on the go, you know.
Okay. So, what else is going on in Heidi's life? Introduce
In my
Heidi
life?
to the world. Let everybody know what Heidi's doing right now.
Oh, what I just finished doing. I just came from work and I was doing Bud Light. We was doing that. And now we here. And also, tonight, I'm hosting an event for Dario. Okay, this artist out in Brooklyn, so it's going to be in Flatbush. I know I'll put it on Facebook and Instagram, you know, Heidi T. That's what you got to type in.
Heidi's all over the place right now.
Yes.
So what's going on with you?
I'm just happy to be here, support you, Heidi.
Thank you. It's great to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too.
My apologies, I didn't remember again.
Well,
you know, it's always hard.
It's the last time you seen him, you walking around like a zombie.
That's what it was, right? Yeah, how you expect me to remember you? He's like, but that's the second time. I'm like, oh, okay.
So let's get on to something. Let's talk about this KRS-One and MC Shan beef.
The bridge is over.
It is?
It's always over.
What would make MC Shan after 30 years come back with another diss track?
Stop playing.
You have to enlighten me.
Okay.
Because I've been on other topics.
Okay, well, first of all, MC Shan was on another radio show and he came out with a 4-minute diss track to KRS-One.
Recently?
Recently.
Why? After so many years?
Right.
Yeah, why would you do that?
So, well, first of all, KRS-One killed it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no coming back. It's not coming. There's nothing coming back from that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why after 30 years they done squashed the beef and he's coming back with more, you know, beef. You know what I'm saying? KRS-One just put him out there. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy right now.
What are your thoughts on that?
Mr. Thoughtman.
Mr. Thoughtman, yeah.
We talking to you.
The Bronx Rules things in the rap game, you already know. Started off, should be here with you know, the message. And the list goes on, you know.
Okay.
We just keep running things, everybody else trying to run for us.
You know,
it's not gonna happen.
I wrote something the other day, right? And it's like really bothering me because it seems like a lot of people's not addressing it, you know. And what are your thoughts with African Bumbata? And you know, and why is it that no one wants to touch that subject with hip hop? You know, hip hop.
We're not gonna touch that. We're not even going there with that one right now. You know what I'm saying? That we'll not going there with
that one.
Bill Cosby.
No, because at the end of the day, it's just in general. You know, people do what they do. It is what it is. You know, it's not just in hip hop. In so many.
It's not good.
It's not. You know, but we shouldn't ignore it. Because at the end of the day, there's victims there. There are victims that went through this. And I believe in that. And I believe that in New York, there's no statute of limitations for when, you know, people go through dramatic things. You know, there's a law that you can't press charges, you can't do. You know what I'm saying? And there shouldn't be a statute of limitation on that. Because people are not always going to be comfortable at the age of 21. Oh, yeah, such and such molested me, or I got raped, or I got this, you know?
Is people really going to believe you after that period of time?
You know what? It's sad that people are hiding it. And so many people knew about that. You know what? To protect hip-hop. Why is everyone so quiet about it? You know? There's people that they get hurt. Oh, well, it happened. It's been going on for years. People knew, and it's been, you know, not kept public. And you know, if they're going to bash me for me talking about it, it is what it is. That's my opinion.
We're looking forward to it.
We got gay marriages approved, so like, come on now. We see gay guys kissing on TV.
Getting outside, you know, meeting and greeting people. We're not touching negative subjects. We're not going there.
I mean, we have a beautiful day outside.
I know.
Now we should be sitting on the beach, you know, with our feet up in some sand.
No, the weather's not
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
far right
Yeah,
now.
oh, it's nice enough. You know what I'm saying?
And Anthony want to ignore me with my issue, but I understand.
Hey.
But that's my opinion. So, and it's sad, you know.
And that's what we here for, to voice our opinions and,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, get it off your chest.
And I don't understand why people are being so quiet about it.
It's not even being quiet, it's already out there.
It's out there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And nobody wants to comment now.
Now, it's up to...
Interesting.
It's actually up to 2 people. You know what I'm saying?
There's more, but...
But it's right now, it's the 2 that's in the mainstream of it. Those are the ones that it's focused on, not even on. Because everybody got an opinion. You can say, hey, he might have done that. I might say, you know, he might not have did it. You know what I'm saying? I can say he's lying. You can say, no, he's not lying. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has an opinion on certain subjects. You know what I'm saying? It's not that nobody want to touch it. It's just, you keep your opinions to yourself. That's like...
It's funny how the media touches so many other things.
Right.
You know,
okay,
that's irrelevant to things that happen. And
okay, for when they said, oh, Mike was a molester. Then when he passed away, right? What did it come out? Oh, it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? So they put people in certain positions.
People still talked about it.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
So now we want, you know, somebody really strong, iconic in hip hop, you know, something negative comes about. Now we can't talk about that, right? You know? So it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So what's up? What's going on with this playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Who you looking at?
You already know Golden State, you know.
What if you want to talk sports?
Yeah, sports.
You know we gotta touch that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know I can't comment on that.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm really not up for sports.
Okay. Well,
unless, you know, I've been there and I'm working and like.
Okay, well we're gonna put you up on sports. You're gonna learn sports real quick, you know what I'm saying?
I know we're supposed to work opening day at Yankee Stadium, but they canceled it due to that rain.
No, that's baseball. We
That was
talking
baseball.
about basketball. We're talking about right now. You got Toronto and Indiana playing, right? At 3:30 today. You got Golden State playing in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Boston, Atlanta, Dallas, and Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So we you weighing out on? We already know you weighing out on Golden State on the West. What about the East?
Well, Toronto, the Raptors, you know.
I'm not looking at. I'm not feeling that.
Who you going for?
Right now, I'm looking at anybody. You got Cleveland in there. Miami's a hot one. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron needs to do something this year. You know, we still looking at LeBron. He needs to ring, you know.
Well, you need to bring a ring home to the Cleveland fans. You know what I'm saying? So,
God bless the king.
you know what I'm saying? So like I said, right now, Toronto's actually winning by 3 points right now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? In the third quarter?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So, do you know about that? You know about quarters?
No, I'm not about that life.
Oh, okay. So,
unfortunately.
Okay, so what do you...
We're not talking about who we have coming on the show today.
Alright. You don't want to talk about who we got. Let's see. Who do we got?
Casanova.
I got Casanova. He's in the building.
Oh,
He's in the building. His son is in the building.
Awesome.
So, you know what I'm saying? They gave him away right now, but they in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We got Casanova. I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for K going from Classical 2. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be on his way. So,
Shout outs. Shout out somebody.
Yeah, shout out who you want. You got the mic in front of you. You got to give a shout out.
Don't even shout out. Even more houses, all the Bronx projects, you know, big up to everybody in the Bronx, you know. Let's go there, you know.
I'm glad we did your shout outs.
Okay, you do something.
Shout out to me. Shout out to Thirdroundknockout for having me here. And shout out to Anthony. Shout out to everyone out there, all the bulls all around the world, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everyone's enjoying the weather because it's finally gotten warm outside. Somewhat. You know, Mother Nature, I don't know what she's been going through lately. What do you think? Is it going to stay warm? It's just going to be warm tomorrow.
It's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's 60s now, 70s tomorrow. So, can we go to the beach tomorrow?
Which beach? Miami Beach, Virginia Beach?
Well, if it's hot, I don't need to be down there. I might as well just go to Orchard Beach.
Let's go to Long Island. Long Island.
You know what I'm saying?
South.
I mean, oh yeah, you know
South
what?
Beach.
You know what we forgot to mention? And he's still, even though he's executive producer with us, he's still behind the camera. We forgot to mention Pete.
Shout out to the camera, Pete. He is in the building. Woo! You always gotta shout out the camera people, because they're the ones that, you know,
matter of fact, you know
make
what?
you look good.
Pete, step over the pole and come this way. You know, since everybody knows that Pete's in the building, we tell everybody Pete's in the building, they won't believe you. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? I'm in the building. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Third Round Knockout Radio, we here.
Yeah, so I hope you guys are tuning in. You know, you want to call in, ask questions, say anything. You know, if you have anything on your mind, let's talk about it. So call in. The number is, another number of that.
718-239.
718-239.
9200.
9200. So if you're out there, you're listening, you know, call in. And let's talk about it. I'm Third Round Knockout.
I wish somebody that I know personally would call, but they probably never gonna call me because they don't love me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, but they're gonna call you if they want to call you. When they don't, oh well.
They ain't calling me myself, I'm calling no kind of age. You know what I'm saying? But
you can move on from that, and hopefully we'll have somebody else to call you.
well, I would refer to a female, but you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they can be your uncles. All I know talking about, they can be your uncles.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got number blood in the building. We got his son in the
Excited to
building.
see what he has to say.
You know what I'm saying? You excited? I see him all the time.
Yeah, I guess I like
Spirit.
Spirit.
So I see him all the
That's
time.
your friend?
Yeah, he's a personal friend.
Oh.
He's an artist.
Okay. So I'm excited to talk about, you know, his life, his career, what he, you know, has done. I'm always excited to hear what other people are doing. You know, and I commend them. You know, I like to motivate others. And, you know, always tell them, keep going, don't give up, you know, no matter what your dreams are.
Just dreams reality.
Yeah, we got a caller.
Yeah. We have a caller? Really? Caller, how you doing? State your name.
Hello?
Yes, state your name.
I'm sorry, you're really low on my end. This is DJ Fat Andre from the Fat Andre Radio Show.
Okay.
What up, Dre?
What's good, baby boy?
Chillin'.
You say mine is low?
Where you at, Dre?
I'm watching the shit, you homie. You talk about you ain't got nobody to call you.
Ah, that's your friend you was just talking about. He blowing you up.
That wasn't the person, but
I'm glad to see you made that step up on me.
thank you.
You're not really low on my end.
I tell you what. Won't you step up and come to one of our shows one day? You sit down with us.
We need you up here on the ones and twos right now, you know?
Are you gonna come up? They're inviting you.
I'm sorry, Doris. I just, believe it or not, just got home from the hospital this morning. I had an episode this week, you know, when you diabetic, things like that happen. And to add insult to injury, you just went to commercial on me. So I went for somebody's turkey.
I'm sorry. I hope you feel better.
Just
You gotta take care of yourself.
I'm hearing you a little bit. I'm just waiting for the commercial to get up. I just want to let Ed know that I'm bringing a whole lot of hate because he done went and left us and got his own thing. He took Pete with him. That's okay.
Oh, you know you gotta come visit me then.
Why I can't have nothing to eat?
You want to eat?
He don't know nobody, even though he was all on my tablet on the train. I ain't mad at him.
Yo,
He sent you a doggy bag.
You want to eat? I got some chicken wings.
Barbecue?
You know what I'm saying?
Hot mustard.
I done told you.
No, I can't have nothing hot, man. That's gonna mess up the holster. Listen, man, I'm just calling to give y'all a shout out, man, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And listen, homie, keep keep it up. I see you got the format. You get the format together. I know it's gonna take a couple of shows for you know you get it exactly how you want it. But the fact is, you up and running. I'm proud to say I'm not proud to know you, but I'm proud to see that you know Pete finally got something to do with his off time. I'm gonna hang around 110 Plaza.
We just hope you get well soon, that's all.
I remember helping out to the show in Brooklyn.
Get well soon, stay away from that sugar.
Yeah, take care of your health. You know, that comes first.
I'll get you a sweet lady, get you a sweet lady, alright?
Listen, good luck, lots of love. Listen, I'll probably try to get to the next show, man. I see y'all up on the 1st and the 3rd of every month. But again, I'm just calling to wish y'all congratulations, man.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. One of your biggest supporters?
That's one of your biggest supporters. That's DJ.
You got fans all over the world, right?
Thank you.
That's the DJ Andre.
Thank you. You know what I always say, and I love that when other people mimic things that I say. And for a minute, I've been support those that support you. You know, because you could be in this game forever, man, and it's about support. If you don't support one another, how you supposed to lift each other up, you know, and both sides and be successful? And so many people out here hate on others for no reason, you know? So,
I mean, I gotta thank Dre for that, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for calling in, you know?
You know what I'm saying? We did a couple of shows together, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, sometimes you just gotta grow, you know what I'm saying? It's never nothing personal when you're trying to grow, you know what I'm saying? But then the next person wants to go drag you down. You know, you escalate, you come up in the game, you know what I'm saying? And life goes on, you know what I'm saying? I don't Pete, me and Pete, I done helped him grow in the game. How do you think he on my cameras? You know what I'm saying? This one right here looking like a zombie right now, spaced out.
There's no zombies, there's no zombies.
Look at that, you know what I'm saying? Me and him, we grow together, you know what I'm saying? My son, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for him to show his behind up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, he grew under me, but you know what I'm saying? My DJ, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there, he's waiting patiently, you know what I'm saying?
Now, like, how long you been in the business?
Oh, if I told you, I had to get rid of you out of that seat.
Oh my gosh! Damn,
I actually been on TV. I started on TV at the age of 5. I did everything from Sesame Street, Oz, Law and Order.
what you did on Sesame Street?
He was a cookie monster.
No, because that was my favorite character. You could have not been him.
Now, I was actually by, what was it, Grouch? The garbage can?
What? What you did? What?
Whoa!
You know, you was not him. You was him?
I didn't say I was him. I said I was one of
the mic for this one.
I was one of the kids that actually sat next to them, you know, when they sing the song, and you know, you got the little cute 5 and 6 year old kids in there. I was one.
So you remember doing that?
Yes.
How long were you on Sesame Street?
On about 3 episodes that I moved on, and I guess I got older, started doing other things.
Did you ever do romper? Did you ever do romper room?
No, I didn't do no romper.
I always wanted to be a romper room.
Two goes into 3, 3 goes into 4, huh?
No, we ain't do all of that.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've been in this business, in this game, you know what I'm saying, hip hop. Actually, I was one of those elementary school lunchroom DJs with you remember the little stereos?
Yeah. So you had everybody jamming in the school.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That was one of my, like 8, 9 years old doing that. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved on. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, started doing it. And like I said, been on Oz, Law and Order, some extras.
So you started with acting?
What movies?
You started with acting first?
The Siege.
The Siege?
Okay. It's in that.
Interesting.
I mean,
is that something you always wanted to do? Like, be in front of the camera, do acting?
I mean, I wanted to, but then I fell back and started doing it.
Is your Screen Actors Guild card still up to date?
Nah, I mean, it expired with my security.
Okay, we know I have to pay some bills.
Yeah, if you don't pay your union dues, you will not, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been doing this for years. It's nothing new, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually not even supposed to be in the sea, it's supposed to be somebody else, but obviously they couldn't make it right now, so
Okay.
I can't leave Heidi, which,
Oh,
you know,
thank you.
she is one of the hosts for the show. I couldn't leave her just sitting here.
And I want to thank you for choosing me and having me. And I said, you know, I'll be here, you know, support you because I believe in
And we like to
support
thank
others.
you for those monster drinks, you know, the sugar free, because I'm diabetic myself also.
Thank you. I love to do that parade every year.
And by the way, I need one of those monster bike jackets, you know.
Where you can go on their website and purchase one.
I need a 3X bike jacket, alright? Remember that, okay?
Okay.
Can you get that for me?
I want you to remember you could go online and purchase your own.
But you got the hookup.
How do we get the hookup? How do we even get one?
I need some details.
You see what I wear? I wear
So I'm about to
hoodies.
bring out the 500 series this year. You know, we're going to do something big this year. No?
Well, I'm glad that you like Monster Energy a lot.
And will Heidi ride the back of the bike? Huh? Huh? Will you ride the back of the bike, huh?
You was
Can't
doing
hold on tight, no?
I ain't doing none of that.
Huh?
We not doing that. Actually, do we get a commercial break? You know, I'm kind of parched and I need something. Drink some water, you know. But I like that everyone's tuning in tonight. Actually, you know, I will be in Brooklyn today. Oh gosh, is that
What's going on in
Law?
Brooklyn?
Actually, name of the club is Law.
Okay.
You know, I have to look at it. Oh my gosh. Is a reggae artist. I think it's a reggae artist, Dario. So I'm happy that they chose me to host their event. So I think I'll be probably interviewing, get some folks there and stuff like that. So that actually, 10 o'clock is free all night. It's Club Law. I can't remember the exact address. It's on Flatbush. You know, you can Google it, you know. So look up Law Lounge, Flatbush, Brooklyn. So I will be there. Actually, it's free. So if you guys want to come out, you know, everybody's welcome. So I'm excited to meet some folks tonight.
All right, we're going to take a break.
And we'll be right back, and we're going to finally take a break. Thirdroundknockout Radio.
All right, look who we got in the building. We told you we had him. He's here. Passing on the rug.
What's poppin'?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me in the building. I appreciate it.
I was excited to meet you. I was waiting.
You seem bubbly anyway, and that's always how you should be. You know what I'm saying? Positive. You know what I'm saying? Spirit flying and stuff. That's what I like. I appreciate that.
I love to meet new people all the time. That's what I do every day.
All right, show on.
And who's this next to you?
This is my junior. This is
That's Eminimi?
he's the next. He's the next. You know, he's the prince ready for the throne.
Introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Tom Savage.
All right. How old are you, Tom Savage?
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to be able to do songs with my son. There's not a lot of people who have the ability to even do that. You know?
How long you been in music?
About 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta tell me a little bit about you, so.
I'm surprised you don't know about me already. I'm a little disappointed, but
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, love.
Isn't that my fault?
I mean, I'm kind of like OG.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, so,
Yeah.
you might not have been born yet.
That's what I said. The song is over.
You know, different generations.
So, no, but it's all
you know,
good.
I've been learning so much.
Yeah.
In hip hop, even like old school, you know.
Right.
You know, I'm right behind y'all, so I'm not as old as y'all, you know. But I learned a lot about music, and I always loved, enjoyed growing more knowledge.
Right.
You know, because I've met a lot of people in old school working with certain folks, you know, and I'm happy to give me the opportunity.
No doubt.
So, tell me about you.
Well, I'm from the golden era. I was
Okay.
with a group called Super Lover C in Casanova Rudd.
All
I
right.
mean, I was fortunate to have a few, decent songs that did well around the world. I was on tour
Can
with.
you tell me, would I know it if I hear the song?
You probably dance to it every weekend, or you probably in the car vibe to it every 12 at noon or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anything old school, they always try to fit it up in there. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
So, but like I said, it's a little OG for a lot of people, but they call it classics. They consider me a legend, but I'm still doing stuff.
But that's
So
good because
I'm actually legendizing. I'm in the process of still doing it.
see, you're still doing it, so that's good.
Yeah.
You know, when you stop that and stop being relevant, then
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm relevant or not, because you see, hip hop's been in my veins since day one. You know, ever since the jams in the park. When I used to hear the music resonate off the sides of the project walls, and I used to sneak out the crib and my dukes trying to chase me down the back stairs, jumping out puddles of piss in the projects, trying to get to the jams in the park, hanging on the fences just to get a look at the dudes on the turntables with the light illuminating off their face. You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop. So it's in my veins.
So because you come from that, you know, originally when hip hop started.
Right.
So what is your opinion on like today's music with today's generation? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they don't make music nowadays to make it last. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see, just like
timeless music.
Since the advent of technologies, you know, with internet and social media and all of that, it's like everyone has an opportunity to present something. So everything is oversaturated with a lot of trash. So it's hard to sort through a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I respect other people's perspective, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I feel that is lacking in today's music is the message, because it seems like everything that's presented now is all about scantily clad women.
Yeah.
It's about, you know,
it's about the
drugs, it's about glorifying drug dealers and all of that. So, you know, it's just like everyday life. You know, you party on the weekend, but at some time you gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what hip hop needs to do. We need to get back to work. Not so much partying.
Were you in the building when I was talking about a little situation with hip hop right there? That I ain't gonna bring it up again, but you know.
No, I don't know what happened with hip hop, but you know, whatever you do, you stay positive in a negative space, because you can create your space in a space.
Yeah.
You have to remain positive, because positive can't exist without negative, and vice versa.
But
so to keep the balance,
I was kind of being positive too, you know. Yeah. So I find every negative situation, you can always find something positive out of it.
Exactly.
I don't care what it is and how bad it is. There's always some type of positivity.
You have to learn. You have to just learn how to coexist with it. That's all. You'll be fine. As long as you keep that infectious spirit, you'll be fine.
Thank you. So, what projects are you working on? Because it seems you have your son now.
Well, you know, I'm currently in a transition stage. I just started my own labels called Recondition Records.
Okay.
My main brand is called Recondition. And it's all about incorporating new vision. Okay. It's about, you know, uplifting and enlightening people with truth. You know, letting them know there's another way of thinking and how to be positive and spreading love and peace. And you have to do that through song, because that's what hip hop was about initially. Yeah. You know, it was about partying, but we also had a message. Yeah. So we're trying to incorporate what's missing and trying to. I refuse to bring down my culture. I refuse to contribute to the bringing down of my culture.
What advice you give your son? You know, him trying to be an artist now and coming from, you know, being legendary. So what advice did you give him?
I don't have to give him advice, because I've always been around. You know? I've always been around. You lead by example.
Yes.
I don't even have to tell him nothing. He just sees what I do.
When did you discover you wanted to do music like your dad?
I wouldn't say like my dad, because he was making music 24/7 at a point where my ears beat, beat. So, you know, he did making music all the time, and then I used to do poetry, and one of my friends had wanted me to make music and said it was a good idea, so I said, let me just try it. And it's basically the same thing as poetry if you know how to work with it, you know?
And it's ironic, because I never pushed my son to do music, you know what I mean? He just picked it up on his own.
Do you play any instruments?
I can play piano a little bit.
Why you so put your hands up there?
He don't play, you know, I don't even want him to start fronting up here, you know what I mean? Now you gotta mess with the keyboard. I play the keyboard a little bit too by ear, you know what I'm saying? So.
Do you make music? You produce music as well?
I mean, I'm known to be a master at that. Yes, I've been encouraged. I've shown a lot of people how to make Havoc from Mod Deep. Used to come to the crib, learn how to bang out beats. I learned from the master. His name was Paul C. Okay. And he was very influential in hip hop. You know, God bless the dead. You know, he passed. I mean, he was murdered, and to this day they really don't know what happened, like the true story about it. But I mean, I've been lucky to be around a lot of influential people, and maybe have put my mark on the industry to maybe influence those that have influenced everyone else. So I mean, I've been on tour with like Public Enemy, NWA, friends with Ice-T. I mean, Kid and Play. salt and pepper my people. I mean, I've been around a
So
lot
you've
of
been very
people.
lucrative in your career.
Well, I wouldn't say lucrative because, you know, I'm still struggling, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't always about the money. See, that's what it is now, it's all about the money. See, you don't even need to have talent to succeed anymore. It's all about being celebrity and popularity. It's not even about the actual music itself anymore, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I say people don't make timeless music.
Yes, sir.
Can I piggyback off of that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's something on that. Being that you came from the golden era at a time when hip hop was becoming more popular music. And, you know, back in that time, a lot of the so-called, I guess you want to say the hip hop purists were kind of saying it was getting too commercial, but I think what they forgot is that the dopest lyricists back then sold the most records.
Right.
And now that's not the case today.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I think in 2015, the only two rappers that went platinum were Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. And I think that's saying something because if you listen to what how they put together their songs and even the stuff that they're saying in their interviews and their performances, do you think based off of that there's a shift is kind of coming right now?
Well, you know, the whole thing with the record selling aspect of it and that reflecting on your success, it's changed a lot. I can go on my phone right now and get a bootleg app and download Drake's newest joint, don't pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I could do that with everybody. And you know, and it seems like the true lyricists and the true artists now are forgotten. And sometimes we get in our own way by putting a price tag on our material. You know what I'm saying? If you put a 99 cent on your new song, as opposed to Drake putting out something that somebody could download it for free, what you think the people are going to do right now? They're going to download Drake for free before they pay for your 99 cent. And they don't know even who you are because you're a new artist. So why should I pay for something about you? I don't even know about you. I'm going to download Drake for free. And I think the best way to go about it now is put out as much stuff as possible. Flood the market, stay relevant, create your celebrity, create your brand, and eventually you'll be recognized, and then you'll be able to have some kind of lucrative payback from that. But now it's changed too much because everybody has a studio. If you have a computer, you have a studio now. Everybody has a distributor. If you have a computer, you have a distributor now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you don't need a TV studio because you can put it on YouTube. So everything's changed now. So it's oversaturated and it's inundated with too much material to sort from. And the main people that capitalize off it are the top 2% of the world, the rich people. They put out, you know, whatever artists like Nicki Minaj or whatever, they show those images, they get paid from that, you know, these big record companies. And the only image they show is that same stuff we always see. People bringing down our culture, talking about drugs, you know, emasculating a man with skinny jeans. Not saying skinny jeans is, you know, taboo, but there's certain ways you rock it. You know what I'm saying? Your drawers should be more prominent out, hanging out your ass than your jeans. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way you go about it.
That some of the stuff that's branched off in hip hop, like these reality shows, you think that contributes to it?
Of course. I mean, that's the worst thing to see us acting like ignorant people, man. All of that supposed to be reality, but it's all scripted.
But actually, a lot of it's that's not even new because it's been going on for like years.
MTV was the first people to put out stuff like that, just showing people acting like fools.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how many years now in.
And you know, people see that's another way to make money, and now people just want to think, okay, the more I act like a fool, you can see that a world star itself. The more I act like a fool, the more people will recognize me. But you know, why would you want to leave a legacy? Like, say 50 years from now, you sitting in a rocking chair, if you're lucky to live that long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you telling your grandkids, yeah, I'm known for this. Look, they look up your name, you in there twerking with a bottle sticking out your ass or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's crazy.
And that is the memory you leave behind.
And think about it.
When you leave and people don't realize their actions a lot of times, what they put out there. Because it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Because everybody's living for the moment. Yeah. Everything is microwave. You know what I mean? We want it as soon as we get it.
Everything is
but you know what happens? You put a piece of meat in the microwave for 20 minutes, and you take that joint out. It's gonna be rubbery, hard plastic.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing lasting. No taste and nothing to it. So you gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Quality over quantity. But you want to put your stuff. In regards to your question, though, just to finish off on that, I advise people put out as much stuff for free. Let people know your links, see your face, and you'll be recognized more than putting 99 cents on something. Trust me. Yeah, so back in the days, I was lucky to almost go gold but they had, you know, things called returns.
Yeah.
And if you didn't sell the records in the record store give them back to the record company. So I almost went gold. I almost had that success in regards to selling records and records. But now it's hard, man. SoundCloud, you can find myself for free on SoundCloud.
Well, why don't you give us, you know, all your social links?
All you have to do,
you know
all you have to do,
give us a website.
No, I don't got to do nothing. You want to incorporate everything in one thing. Search Casanova Rudd, period. And everything. You got Reverb Nation, Casanova Rudd. You have IG, Casanova Rudd. You have Twitter, Casanova Rudd. Do you have Facebook?
Yes.
Guess what?
It's Casanova.
Casanova Rudd. Casanova Rudd. CASANOVA RUD.
So tell me, what project, like, what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm currently in the works of starting my own radio show as well, called Reconditioned Radio. It's going to be powered on the rap station, Chuck D's network.
Okay.
And also I'm having distribution through them soon, called Spit Digital. Okay. So it'll be Reconditioned Records, Spit Digital, and also Reconditioned Radio on rap station. So that's all in the process now. I'm trying to organize it. It should be ready around the summertime. And currently I have 4 new songs out, and I have something out now called the Casanova Rudd Project. And you know, it's just talking about conscious stuff. And there's a fun song on there called Rings, Bags, and Shoes. I bet you would love that.
Oh, really?
So what's my name?
Casanova. You just want me to say.
So you go to SoundCloud and what you put in there?
Casanova.
And then you'll hear Rings, Bags, and Shoes is the first song on the playlist. I guarantee you're going to tell me you love it.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm calling you.
Well, whatever.
You were right.
I don't know if my lady might want you to call me, but we'll see. We might work
call her too.
Business is business.
I'll call her too.
So yeah, so that's what's up.
Well, you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got some. I'm doing some tour. We about to organize an old school tour. Me and my partners in the works with Awesome 2. And they the OGs from back in the days.
Teddy said I said hi.
Okay, so they're representing us in some aspects of some shows. But to be honest with you, I'm tired of those ghosts, man. I'm tired of doing the James. I'm tired of locking the girls. You know, I'm tired of that. I'm a grown man. Ladies, I got them locked now. I'm tired of all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
I know you've experienced a lot.
Well, you know,
throughout the years.
Yeah, definitely. And I've been fortunate.
So you used to be on the road a lot back in the day?
Definitely.
How was it back then?
It was incredible. I mean, I was best friends with like De La Soul.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on. Rob Bass, those are my peoples. You know,
I love to hear.
I've been around all the people that wish they could have been around one of them. I've been around all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, I mean, I've been blessed. And just being around that type of experience, I've made a lot of mistakes and I've learned from them. So if I have friends and they're in the business, they better listen to me so you won't make any mistakes. I'll tell you what you need to do. The first thing to do, don't sign your publishing away. That's the first thing you got to do.
Amen.
Because publishing lasts for a lifetime plus a year.
Did you know that Little Flip, right?
Yeah.
He wrote a book. Did you know that? And he had talked about like when you lose your manager, it's one of the worst things could happen because he done left with all your contacts.
Well, you know, a manager is just someone that works for you. A lot of people get it misconstrued.
I guess he must have really went through it. I didn't get to read the book.
Right.
You know, for him to even say that statement.
But just to let you know, I'm just giving some quick little knowledge. You know, a lot of people think a manager, you work for them. No, they work for you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta
get your book.
And you know,
get your work.
technically, not really. You can get your own self book.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They need to take away some of the headaches for you so you can stay creative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anytime somebody acting crazy, get rid of them and find somebody else. You gotta go through the gauntlet sometimes with these managers. Because most of the time they just manage to fuck shit up. That's all they manage.
They manage to get into your life and take your shit.
So, and that's only if you let it. You gotta know what you know, have an accountant. If you making big money, no sense of getting a manager until you making some money anyway. You know what I'm saying? Unless they can bring people to the table. A lot of people just talk and they want to sign and it's over. Don't sign anything. Don't believe nobody. Question everything. That's my.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing if you say that because this is there's a lot of music managers out there.
Yo,
and it's and like you know I mean like no shade like especially a lot of people on these reality shows. I find that they managing this person and that person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm curious to know what. but we know how fickle this industry is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One person to
You're
shake
gonna
your
be your
hand and be
own
like, yeah,
manager.
everything is all gravy,
Right.
and then before you know it, you'll never hear from them again.
Going back again to what I was saying, the thing that makes people successful now is popularity and celebrity. So if you're on TV, say on like Black Ink for example, and you the DJ on Black, like my man Spoke, they used to do the dancing for us. He's the DJ on Black Ink now.
Okay.
Everybody trying to highlight him because he got to end with that. And you could technically be a manager now because everybody checking for you.
Yeah.
So if people checking for you, more people listening to what you got to say, you could just bring people to the table. If they have talent, then you blow up and get your percentage. So why not take advantage of it?
Look at the popularity of how social media affects, popularity. For example, look at Cardi B.
Right.
She's famous because why? Acting like a fool on Instagram.
Yeah. But at least she's being herself. At least
Yeah,
there's
she's
other
being
people
her.
being fake
Of
and getting
course.
paid. I'd rather you be yourself acting like a fool getting paid.
And you gotta have no talent. Like, you see how it is? You couldn't do that 20, 30 years ago because it wasn't social media.
Right.
So how you say with the popularity thing,
Right.
like that, instant.
And what's changed with hip hop from back then to now? It seemed like everybody now sounds the same. I could turn on the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know who's who. I gotta ask my son. Yo, who that?
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't know.
That's Ace. Everybody is all like they're using the same template of music sounds. They're using the same pattern. Back in the days, if you sound like somebody else, you'd be known as a beat by the dope style taker.
Yeah.
And then you'd be shunned. You would never come out with something again. You know what I'm saying? But now you sound like Drake. Oh, you sound like Drake. Yo, look at that. Yo. Oh, you sound like who? You know what I'm saying? So
And that's what I think part of the problem is, man, too, because I don't really think what we hear blasting on the radio all day long, what we hear in the clubs is really a reflection of what's moving on SoundScan. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
When I was shocked to hear, like I said, I was shocked to hear that Kendrick and J. Cole are the only two rappers to go platinum, especially in 2015, especially when you hear what's on the rotation on the radio all day long. But when you listen to those albums and you listen to the songs that they're making, you can tell that there's a thought process in what they write.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's definitely what's
That's
lacking.
music.
You know what I mean? Right. And I'm not saying that every song has to be socially conscious and stuff like that.
Right.
It'd be great to get those type of records. But man, what happened to skills, man?
Well, and I'm happy that those two individuals, were successful with the selling the records. And what reflects on that is like people already know they can hear that regular stuff all the time. But if I want to hear some real stuff that I can't hear, let me purchase this so I can have this in my collection with everything else that's dope. So people recognize what's dope, I think, still. And if you really, you might want to spend your hard-earned money on something, hopefully it's something like that instead of something that's not going to last.
Exactly. And I think another thing people forget is that demographic, that hip-hop demographic, it's grown in the past 30 years.
Definitely.
It's not just 14 to 24 anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like 14 to 45?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say 55.
Yeah, because we got cats that were into hip-hop when it first started that still love the
Because
genre.
hip-hop's grown up.
Exactly.
And they still love it. And we still have to feed them as well. That's why we can't just keep pulling out the same stuff. You gotta at least be able to play some of the old school.
Yeah, you gotta be able to put out music to hit all,
have that balance,
everybody.
Exactly, exactly. And shows like this will keep that intact. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for people like y'all, a lot of stuff would be heard still. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that we stay true to our upbringings as well.
It's sad that even today's generation, a lot of them don't know nothing about music history. And there should be more people out there, teaching these folks, where
You're
music
right.
originally
There's
comes.
no respect for it.
And you know what's funny? If you say teaching, and like, just to piggyback off of that, for me, hip hop helped me grow up. You know what I'm saying? It raised me. It's not, it's not like just music, it's a culture. It's the way you walk, it's the way you talk. Like, I could walk down the street, no headphones on, beat playing, I'm on beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in my veins, it's in my blood. Now, imagine the kids being raised off of the stuff that's out now. You know what I'm saying? You see little kids twerking and you see the genders blending, and I mean, it's something's missing. You know what I mean? It's bad enough that they remove the father from the family structure as it is, just from propaganda, just from just constant oppression. Being subjugated to all types of scrutiny by police and discrimination and all of that stuff. You know, and it takes toll on the black family as it is, and then the father's locked up in jail. He don't get a chance to do something to get out and help raise the family. The mother's resentful because he's not around and don't know why he's not around.
And the mother's probably don't have no help.
And then what's the first thing you want to do? When you're stressed all the time, what's the first thing you want to do? Escape it some way. Do some drugs, have some sex, whatever the case may be. And that's how much stress we dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? And we have to make sure we get back to what life's about. It's about love and peace and helping each other. Stop being so selfish. Stop being ignorant about certain things. Start waking up. Start thinking for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I can go on for days, man. Talking about stuff. This is what I live for. You know what I mean?
What we gonna do, right? We're going to take a break for the cause. We're going to let my DJ back here, which you can't see him. He's just running his mouth. We're going to have a tribute. We got a tribute.
Yo, make sure y'all follow me, Casanova Rug, yo, on everything.
Everything. I'm going to put that up there. Casanova Rug, everything. Put that on Facebook. So we're going to go into that, tribute to, the fight dog.
Yeah, no doubt. Peace to my dude. That's one of my people too.
Right. Then we're going to get back.
Rest in peace.
And now Mr. Shy over here with the hat over his face, then we're going to get on him.
We'll be right back with Third Round Knockout.
So he could actually stretch his legs, shake it off, because he's going to get hit next when we come back.
All right. Yeah. Third Round Knockout. Your host here, Heidi Zigzag. We got Casanova, Tom Savage. Yes. Savage.
Now he's woke. He got to get a bottle of water.
It was a little quiet earlier. I said, we're going to get on you now.
No, it's hard to get a word in edgewise with me on the set, so my bad.
So what are you working on as per se different from everybody else that's in this game now that makes me want to say, I want to bump this music?
I wouldn't say I'm making anything that's different from what a lot of the cats are making, because you gotta understand, I'm from the new wave of like New York, and my pops is completely OG, old school.
I wouldn't say completely, damn.
Well, what do you put
He's fully old school. He's fully. He's all old school.
You said old school. That's what you mean.
Old school with the flavor.
Oh no, I'm just talking about like,
you are in the old school.
like his consciousness. So like it's a lot of new stuff that needs to be heard from like the younger cats.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, you younger cats, I'm saying though, what would make you different as far as, okay, so if I turned on the radio and I heard one person, what's going to make me hear when I hear your song? I said, oh no, that's Tom Savage.
Oh, my
you just doper than everybody else. It's just, that's what's
going to make you different than Drake and the Lil Wayne's and,
okay, so you got that punchline. Wow, okay.
Nah, it could just be an ad-lib. It could be like,
okay.
Damn. And you just hear it. You know what I'm saying? It could be the ad-lib, or it just be a bar that you want to hear from nobody else.
Well, you know what's great? Because I mix this, because I went to school for audio engineering.
Okay.
So I mix this stuff. I make sure I organize it the correct way. And I'm going to implant some of my old school in some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way you pan stuff. So that's going to stand out as opposed to what's going out now with everything pushed up to the top. Compression-wise, it's all like we just want to hear it as loud as possible instead of you leaving room for dynamics. You know what I mean? You need some quietness and come back and bang, hit him in the head. That's what that's how you got to master stuff and mixing and mastering. So that's what's going to stand out definitely with this music. And I'm going to answer that for him.
Yeah, the mixing and equalizing and all that stuff. It's definitely different from what everybody makes right now. Like I think our sound, like crafted in like the couple of years that we've been making music together. So I feel like just us as a duo is different from everybody. A lot of people don't have that, to be able to make music with their father and then be able to get tips and advice, while I'm still learning by myself with music. So it's like, I have that experience from the OG and I'm still young learning. So I got stuff in my head already and my morals and my sanity is already straight. So I already know my music is going to be different from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You got some lyrics you want to spit?
Yeah, I'm about to ask you, can you drop me some? Let me hear something.
Well, like off the dome?
Off the top.
Gotta do that.
Not a freestyle, but
Nah, no, you don't need no music.
I don't need no
Yeah, just spit some.
All right, let's do it.
Let it rock, baby.
Hit them bars.
Come on.
I'll come up with some
Let's
consciousness
show
for you.
these old
Want me to spit some consciousness for you real quick? And let
Can
you
we get something
Go ahead.
from both of y'all?
Alright, I'm gonna spit some consciousness. You wanna go first?
Nah, go ahead.
Alright. This one's called Propaganda.
All right.
Believe nothing you see, nothing you heard, not one goddamn word. Yo, we all plotted on, prodded along, just cattle's in a herd. Propaganda is the tool. They even got a school that was established by the church, the Roman Catholics. If you don't believe me, ma'am, well, goddamn, you better go search. Yeah, 1622, preying on you, hiding a side of me, controlling our spirituality through the government, the military, religion. I'm gonna chill. I'm about to go in deep just now. I'm about to disrespect some white people and everything over here. You chill.
That's not interesting.
So you ready to get spit
I'll
some?
spit some. Tom Savage, I do the magic. The last king stole the chalice, then I came in over throwing the palace. Bought the black of Maverick, but I ain't from Dallas. See, yeah, I Maverick, shoot the fair. Like a praying man, just keep it fuddy-duddy. Got the money and the fucking matches. Was the understudy, now I'm bagging. Or the actress, nigga, I ain't acting.
Love it, love.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you had to spit something,
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little something, you know. We make songs, you know. We just don't talk stuff. We make songs.
So you guys sit down and write
Yeah,
together.
well, you know that. I can say it's a hit. It's only a hit until y'all make it one. You know what I mean? So, but we make songs. You know, a lot of people just be talking. We make songs. You know what I'm saying? Structure to our joints.
Yeah.
Play something for us. Play that truth for us.
Yeah, that's the
Play that
truth.
truth. We got a group together.
Okay.
I'm Casanova. This is Tom Savage, but together we call My Son and I. So this is something we did on my project. It's called The Truth. Yo, come here.
You don't even want to tell me something. I'm tired. I'm trying to eat something. I'm tired of watching some TV right now.
Can't handle the truth. Handle the truth. What's the use? Handle the truth. Yo. It seems pariahs make religion end up beside us. They all lies. They set their ass on fire. Douse this whole shit up. Cause it's all corrupt. It's systematic and it's obvious. They don't give a fuck about the block. Who you think supply the rock? We don't think the guns, but still seem to get shot. Often bagged by the cops, toe tagged by the cops. Things get forgotten. See too much shit you wanna watch. Empires in power. Reality is a scandal. We act vainglorious and ended up damaged. Another lost life. Another lit candle. Story cannon coded, encrypted, decoded, transmitted, ramble. What's on the can of the news about a town of shamble? I can't do town, let around brain on the scramble. Trying to spice up life. You ain't curly, you can't handle the truth. Often just started on a gamble. What's the use? Can't handle the truth. What's the use? You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. What's the use? Handle the truth. What's the use? You can't handle the truth.
Little Tommy had a bold mouth. Talk back to the elders with the sash. Now what got me thinking back? They gone, but I'm grown now. I used to wonder in the past to my old town. I'm from the city where no dreams get sold, cause it's sold out. Pockets for the dope and the Henny, cause it's cold out. Covered up the cellar and my soul now. The whole system been scanning for the old grounds. Yeah, you can't handle the truth. Can't abandon the truth. Ain't no matter how you try, you can't spray with the truth. Cause it's all collected. One life and it's all reflected. One right and it's not the living. You dig? The sad truth is the black truth and it's bad news. This mother nature the rap music for the black youth. Black power, black scholar, all knowledge. Black tea with a sharp hoodie and soft
Can't handle the truth. What's the use? What's the use? Can't handle the truth. What's the use? Can't handle the truth. It's like pulling the tooth to my youth. Come on, come on. The truth. Nowadays, mothers can't handle the youth. it. It's just ride. It's just a ride out right there. No rhyme. If you ready, want to play the other joint? That's all good. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. The truth.
Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you for listening. Welcome, K-Roy.
Hey, you too, bro. Been a long time, man. Last time I seen you, we did a show on the rooftop in the 80s.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wow, the 80s?
No doubt.
Woo!
Man, I can't, yo, those experiences then, man, oh my goodness, man, that was real hip-hop back in the days. A lot of love going on back then, man.
Yeah, we used to tear the house down, man. I remember that night, too. It was us, y'all, Rakim, and KRS-One now.
No doubt.
And we tore it down that night.
No doubt.
Yes. Oh, hip-hop legendary.
Real hip-hop.
I got to shout out my man, Super Lover C. He's not here right now, but I got to always represent my dude. He's not here, but he's definitely thriving and living on, doing what he got to do as well, where he's at. So just let y'all know that.
I like that song.
The Truth? Yeah, that's one of
that's.
Yeah, that joint is
Thank you. You can find all our stuff on SoundCloud.
Did y'all make a video for that yet?
Nah, no videos yet, because, you know, it's kind of hard to do videos for everything. I try to put out stuff, like say if I put out 10 joints, whatever stick, maybe do something for it, because you know, you go broke trying to do videos for everything, or you go broke trying to promote everything, you know what I'm saying?
Really, you know what, if you know how to market yourself, and you know, a lot of times, you would not realize that you don't really need a budget.
Right.
Especially now with social media, like back then.
Right.
What we used to do in hip hop, they used to put the posters all over the streets.
Word
Remember that? Word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? There was all the street teams out there back in the day. But you know, of course, they can't regulate it. Now you can't hang nothing up.
Right.
But the Jews are allowed to, though. They're allowed to hang out posters.
Of course,
nobody else.
Of course, you know how that works. You know what I'm saying? But no, you making
mad stickers, mad posters.
Yeah. Now you know, man. All you need is IG, Twitter, whatever.
In the hallway, serious. Stickers everywhere. The police really killed that though. When Giuliani came.
They kill everything.
Yeah, when Giuliani started putting, you put a sticker anywhere.
Anywhere,
If they see it, they're gonna send it to
So
you.
you don't find ways to make money.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I love still driving around New York City and seeing them stickers from back in the day too. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
word up. I guess the street teamers now they sit in front of a computer.
Right.
You know,
now
I see no dudes walking around with signs and posters and all that.
Yo, you put a poster up now or a sticker, nobody see it. Everybody walking around like this. Nobody even looking at no poster. Poster right there, you like this. You have to put the splash on your joint real quick.
The Spanish clubs and the Jamaican clubs got the street team. That's it. Those are only flyers you see. Spanish club, Papa.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. When Jamaicans advertise, you see how big they signs be, right? Them signs look like a billboard on I-95.
Yes,
banners all over the place.
You know what I mean?
And it's hanging up there, so it's really not a poster. So they found a way around.
Yeah, they got string. They got like rope and string hanging it up.
Yeah, fire escape.
Yeah, just cut it off. Keep it moving. Hey, yo, look, the real South Bronx, right? Everything was on the fire escape back in the day. Clothes, everything.
Word.
It's funny how time, has changed, but that's with everything.
Yeah, you don't see nothing on nobody fire escapes no more.
No.
Not even plans.
You know why? Because whoever was in that fire escape before, now the place is gentrified, so they don't live there no more. There's new people living there. The fire escape is a balcony now. The fire escape's a balcony now.
Balconies, you see, there's so much development. If you walk around New York City and see how many cranes is up in every borough, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With these
they pricing this out of here, yo.
I'm surprised Manhattan ain't gonna sink in a few years because they keep building new buildings there.
But you gotta figure it's a hustle for everything, because all the way from where they started at. They started on 110th Street.
Right, moving up.
They moved all the way up. Right now it's like about 147th Street, right?
Maybe even further than that.
Further, because they get into the heights now.
Yeah, but check this out. I was living on 115th, right? So the rent was like $600 and something. So I broke out. I moved for a while, right? So I moved.
Yo, I wasn't living no $600.
Was that a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom?
No, it was 1 bedroom.
A 1-bedroom.
But
that's
it was nice building, nice everything.
That's $2,000.
Yo, look,
You really digging it right there.
So look, I moved, right, for like 2 years.
Right.
So I came back, right 115 between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
I came back, they had a couple of new buildings across the street, but not big. So I went to the same dude. I said, yo, man, I want to get the apartment back. He said, man, I don't think you want this apartment now. I said, what you mean? He said, man, it's $2,800.
Wow, he wanted to.
Yeah.
Damn.
I said, yo, you right, brother. I most definitely don't want this apartment. It's the same apartment. You added something new. Same apartment, bro. I said, nah, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
They didn't renovate or nothing.
They didn't do nothing, man. They renovated the 2-3 buildings across the street and next to it.
This is why they got laws in that bad boy. You'd have been sick.
They ain't do nothing.
They're trying to, you know what? They're trying to kick everybody out of New York. I think we're coming to only the rich can live in New York. I think that's what they're trying to do.
It's not that. It's not that. This is what it is. They feel like this. They gave you your shot. Because remember back in the days, they were selling all the brownstones for $1. Yeah. Nobody wanted to get them.
I know about that.
All right, so check it out now. Check it out. Nobody wanted to get them, right? So you had your shot at getting it. Now, other people coming. What they doing is they going to all the stores on your block.
Yeah.
They get they throw funds together, then they coming and buying the whole property. You don't even know now. Now all of a sudden they go and tell you it's a new landlord. All 6 stores that was on the block, all y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
But they're gonna give you some money. They're gonna give you some money. They're gonna give you some money to move, and they're gonna pay the first couple of months rent security for you to go somewhere else. Now they knock all that down. They open up the CVS, the Rite Aid, you know what I'm saying?
The Starbucks.
The Starbucks, all that. They put 2 big residential buildings in there, and they send everybody to the projects. So now you can either leave and go to Connecticut, you go to PA, you go to Florida, or you can go to the projects. But as soon as you turn on the news, anything every day, all the killing, all the robbing, all the raping is where? In the projects, but that's where everybody's at. If you ain't got 25, 1,800, you go to the projects, bro. Yeah.
But you know,
it ain't no try. They succeeded at it.
It might be a blessing in disguise because we need to get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to go to a place where we can be respected or we can build our own. Like go to Atlanta. That's like the largest black city in the country. You know what I'm saying? The most black-owned businesses are out there. You know, we all go to school.
Everybody's
I have no problem seeing, but what happens with that?
Everybody drink. Everybody in Atlanta. You go to Atlanta. Atlanta have Bronx Day. Atlanta have New York Week.
Right.
So that means the whole New York is in Atlanta.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that because at least we have our own out there. You know what I'm saying? We got, you don't hear a lot of stuff negative happening in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
We're gonna run out of room down there.
Yeah.
We don't have no room. We all scattered out.
It's 52 states. It's 52 states. Why everybody always saying they going to Atlanta? Everybody's there. I mean, you got to move on. We got to start making other places pop.
That's true too, but you know,
it's
like certain areas like.
You're right. Texas do be popping, but I'm scared of Texas.
Texas is the most racist place you can go.
Exactly.
The law is completely. You can go to jail. You see what happened to Sandra Bland, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She got pulled over just because she had a blinker on at the wrong time. The dude just wanted to pull her over. She just spoke out, and then she ended up dying in jail. Talking about she hung herself, and they left a waste paper basket with a plastic bag in the cell. When did you ever see a plastic bag and a waste paper basket in any cell in America? I ain't never heard of that before. That was completely staged. She was murdered. All right, so you don't want to go somewhere where you're liable to get murdered immediately.
But you're liable to get murdered anywhere. Murder right here.
Yeah, but you see, if we closer together, we can protect each other more than us being spread out trying to survive. I think together, like say we all start getting pulled in one area. I got your back, you got mine. But say if I'm over here, I'm trying to live amongst some other money. And real quick.
All right, now I'm gonna say something too, bro. To add on to that, when you put, unless you got we got the same common goal, and we all coming in peace, and we all got that same common goal that we gonna look out for each other, because that's what they're already doing now. They done pushed everybody together in the projects, and all they doing is killing each other. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing. You know, I don't got no disrespect for the people that passed away. You know what I'm saying? Much love to them, but you have somebody on your block, like you was just saying about the lady that's in Texas. But then how about when little Junior in your building got killed?
Right.
Ain't nobody coming outside saying got the Junior or Junior shirts. Ain't nobody saying that. It's like everybody is worried about across town and what's happening over here and over here. And nobody's worried about what's in their backyard.
But you know what happens?
And what's in their community.
I agree 100% with you. But you know what's wrong with us? We're creatures of habit and we creatures of amnesia. Meaning we get used to certain things and then we forget about certain things that we need to remember. Meaning, say Sandra Bland gets murdered or that person gets murdered across the street you're talking about. We talk about it for a second, but then we have to go catch up on our shows. What's your favorite show?
Yeah, that's true too. And we also program Empire.
All right, Ratchet TV.
What's your favorite show? I guarantee you, everybody has a favorite show in here, but me. I haven't seen one episode of Empire. I haven't seen one episode of Scandal. I haven't seen one episode of Empire. I haven't even seen the trailer. I haven't even seen it. When the advertisement comes on, I skip it, okay? And that's just because that's the way I'm programmed. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to realize that all of this stuff is sent out for you to take in these messages and to portray.
He's right, because the way they portray it, even in Empire, you know, all those shows. It shows, you know, you remember that episode with the monkey? You see how they portray in the cage?
You know that?
And the way they portray black people, you know what I'm saying?
Empire is the worst, you know why? Because they got 4 prominent black men on that show, right? And one of them is a womanizer, right? Another one is married to some gay dude, and another dude is married to, and another one beats his wife and shits on or whatever. There's nothing showing no unity with the black system. Nothing. So if you don't, and nobody realizes this nonsense that they portray, and then we live vicariously like that.
People making all the money.
You know what it is? It's that people are so easy to be programmed. It's like this. You go with anything anybody doing, somebody gonna do. If somebody shout out right now, you go, oh yeah, well, the girl died in Texas. We all gonna shout out, yo, this is what happened. Blacks and Hispanics are so, yeah, that's what we gonna do. You want to do what the Joneses is doing, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing what you need to be doing. And to take it back to what I'm saying with that, it's like right now, it's cool for blacks and Hispanics to say, oh, if you ain't cool, if you don't say F Donald Trump, oh, yo, man, I'm against Donald Trump, or this, that, third, because you think that's the black and Hispanic thing to do. But when you break it down to them and be like, yo, why you don't like Donald Trump? You don't know nothing about politics. Zero. Yeah. You just doing it because the Joneses is doing it. It's just a new black thing.
Instead of doing your own research and having your own...
Yeah, you see one man with his pants down, you want to put your pants down. Why you got your pants down? You don't know, but you see everybody else.
Because everybody's following. Because we're not thinking no more. Everything is programmed, and we just follow what's programmed. Instead of... See, you need to... You have to take everything in life, you have to do everything with moderation. You don't eat everything, you eat half of it, and then leave maybe half for someone else, or half for later. You don't want to... You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just completely just do all of this. You want to spread it out, and so that, you know, there's equilibrium to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just do too much of one thing. What they always say, too much of something is not
too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
So you got to be careful.
Too much water will kill you.
So
too much alcohol will kill you. Too much air will kill you.
Will kill you.
And so you have to make sure that you keep that balance. If you're going to be watching all these shows, okay, but sometimes go back and read a book. Expand your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Read up on things. If you don't know politics, search up some reasons why Trump is hated so much. It's so easy. Everybody got a phone. You in it every 5 seconds. Search Donald Trump. Why they hate him? You know, and then you can build a debate and to be able to talk to people.
Why is Bernie Sanders for the black man now?
You know what? A lot of things change around the black and Hispanic community, and as far as us and whole, when the next generation came out after our mothers and fathers, and they took out their encyclopedias. See, when we was young, we didn't understand it. You ask your mom, so she go, look at the encyclopedia. You had the kid version, you had the adult version.
And there was the dictionary, that big red dictionary.
I had the red, I had the blue, I had the gold, I had all the choices.
There's no encyclopedia, just Wikipedia.
You made it your business, even if you didn't read it, because you couldn't read it, because a lot of it was out of hand, but you made it your business to look at all the pages, try to look at this and that, and you knew what book had what, and what the niche went to this and that and third.
We knew how to read math.
You had to be careful.
We used to know how to read math.
You see,
there was no Google Maps.
What's the con about the stuff back then is it was limited information presented. So what you were reading is only the perspective of one person or that one author. So you got to be careful. Don't believe anything and question everything. If you got some person's side of view, read the other person's side of view, and then you come to your own convictions.
Yeah,
that's how you do anything.
That's how you do your research.
That's how. And you know, it's more accessible. Knowledge is more accessible now than ever. Why not take advantage of it? You can go right online and read about anything.
Anything.
Right now, why not do it? But we're too busy watching Scandal, watching Empire, Walking Dead. I like Walking Dead. Let me leave Walking Dead out. And I'm gonna tell you why I like Walking Dead. I'm gonna tell you why I like Walking Dead. I'm not no morbid person, but I like the way they have diverse casts. They have black people, white people, Asian people, whatever the case may be, and you show humanity at the point of extinction, and you see how people interact with each other
and have to work together.
You know what I'm saying? And see how they work together. So that's what I like about the show. And it seems very to me it seems real. It makes me think about, okay, what if this happens? What if the transit system just ended, stopped all of a sudden? How people walking around? What if the lights went out for the next 7 months? What if we had a solar flare glare from the sun, and it knocked out all electricity on the planet.
And that's so sad.
What would we do?
You know what they would do? Riot. You know that was the first thing. That's fact. I don't care. That's fact. Because
and going back to that,
you don't think so?
I agree with you 100%. See, but that's the whole thing right there.
That's the ignorance.
That's the problem.
Nobody's safe.
Yo, Tom Savage. Out of the young culture, how many of your youngins?
I'm taking that.
How many of your youngins really talk about politics? Talk about things that are going on right now. Do y'all really talk about that, or you're just trying to have a good time? Just based on what your experience with the young people.
No, I talk about it, but a lot of the times, like.
What do you talk about?
What do we talk about?
The same thing you talk about now, but it's not like something we talk about for hours.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's something we speak about for a little bit, because it's depressing to talk about everything that's going on.
Right.
I mean, the world's always going to be crazy.
Right.
We living in a constant Armageddon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I speak about it, but I'm just trying to live in the moment, make sure things are straight where I'm at. So I know stuff go down in this area, stuff go down in my area, but as long as it's not on my side, I'm straight. You feel me? I don't talk about nothing like that.
But see, it's very important.
Do you talk to your friend? Because you got to know, because the young generation today, you have friends, and so on. Okay? And do you run into a situation and tell that person, you're wrong for that, or you shouldn't do that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm always like talking to my friends like that, because I genuinely care for my friends and family. So it's like, I make sure they don't do nothing crazy, or I make sure they're not involved in nothing like that. And I try to stay away from all that stuff, because I think it's all in your mindset. The more you think about something, and the more you constantly around something, it's gonna change you, and then like your environment. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to think positive, think good, and it all works out. Look where I'm at right now.
And speaking of,
you know what we gotta get out of?
Okay, go on. I want to just want to touch on something.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I wanted you to talk a little bit more about what you've been doing. The stuff you've been speaking about is something you've been working on for a while. I know you have the I Am My Community Inc. going on. Talk to us a little bit about that movement and what it's trying to do for for people in the community right now.
Well, first I want to get back to what the young man was saying. I don't want to get off point. I want to get back to that. I'm going to build with that, but I want to get on this. We're going to go to Staten Island, but we're going nowhere near my area because somebody going to see me.
Yes, that's fact.
That's how powerful word of mouth got around.
All of my friends' parents had permission from my mom to put their
The green light, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody had the green light to have it. Like you said, it took a whole village to raise the kids. And we got to get out of that if it ain't me. We got to get out of that.
But now kids is removed. See, what's the problem now is that the father's removed from the family, so there's the woman is raising the child by herself, and she's still trying to catch up on life because she's stressed out. Then we got young kids having young kids, and they got kids raising kids, and then we got the streets raising the kids. There's no family structure. We got to get back to family. Before we can even do anything, we got to get back to family, man. We got to make sure we care about ourselves first.
Check this out, I'm glad y'all say that, because like Michelle was saying, the name of my program is I Am My Community. And we deal with exactly that. You know what I'm saying? We deal with bringing mental health awareness to the community. We deal with parenthood classes, fatherhood classes. That's the main thing. Everything starts at home. Everything starts at home. You know what I'm saying? And then we deal with street crime, gun violence, gang violence. You know what I'm saying? We be the bridge between that. But parenthood is so important because everybody want to be their kid's friend. You want to be my homie. You want to be this. They took the respect and the value out of parent.
Thank you so much for that. There's been such a great show. Unfortunately, we're coming to an end. K1, you joined us.
Yeah.
Almost at the end, but thank you so much. Casanova, keep doing what you're doing, You be good, boy. you be out here and you motivate, this young generation. You learning a lot from a great man right here.
I appreciate that acknowledgement. Thank you very much, sister.
So we're coming to a wrap. Thank you for coming to Third Round Knockout.
Thanks for having us.
This is our first episode. So thanks for whoever listening and watching us. Thank you. I'm your host, Heidi Z. Is there anything you guys want to say?
Casanova Run, everything.
Oh, and also I forgot, shout out to DJ Frank White. He has unsigned DVDs, so also look out for him. I always say network to work, people, okay? And support those that support you, okay? Thank you for listening to Third Round Knockout, and I'm your host, Heidi Z.
You know what it is, Jenny Kidd.
I had to do that.
We didn't even hear what it is.